Welcome back to another episode of
Sarcastically Serious.
I'm your co-host Sean.
And I'm James.
Let's get this started.
Are we going?
We're going.
We're going.
Here we go.
Going to the moon.
Yeah. And we started off on a little screen so we can watch Fani and Loverboy.
Hell yeah. So let's bring some context into this so the people that aren't familiar with it is obviously Trump's got his trial, I guess, under review, whatever the fucking technical term is for it. It hasn't been brought to trial, but they're building one against him.
Trying to build that case.
And yeah, try to build his wall. But no. Have you watched any of this, Sean, at all?
No.
It's fascinating to me because she showed her true colors, and with as much time has passed since they originally got subpoenaed and everything else has been brought to light about their involvement with the case, their involvement with each other, and so on, is they've had time, if me and you were subpoenaed for something, right? We'd be like, hey man, tomorrow let's get together, let's get our fucking story straight, right? Let's get all this shit lined out. So they did, well, from appearances, they did zero. They're like, no, we got this, we good. And he was under, I guess, review. He was on, the stand. He's not obviously on trial or anything, but he's very intelligent. Obviously, he's an attorney, so he knows the games that attorneys play with wording things a certain way. And he just kind of, sidestepped everything. Like, I don't remember, all that bullshit.
Right.
And then
I don't recall.
I was like, that doesn't sound familiar. Oh, but that one, yeah, they'll specifically ask something. I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. And then I'm like, you're so full of shit.
Yeah. Playing the game.
During listening to many nidbits here and there, I haven't watched the entire thing, front to back. But he's a personal injury attorney. Personal injury, fucking Montlick Associates.
So
like
if I was a mailman, I was delivering mail, and then all of a sudden, and I got attacked by a dog.
but he's a personal injury attorney, and I'm like, why is he building this case against Trump when he does slips and falls at fucking Kroger and Walmart? And
trying to be
CVS?
The next Johnny Cochran.
I guess, dude. But he's fucking doing his thing on the stand, and then all of a sudden, Fani, the DA, from you call it barging in if you want, but ultimately she walks up to the gates, to get past, into the area of the judge and attorneys and stuff.
She's like, hold on.
She's like, I got something to say. Like, barges in. I'm like, yeah, she's a DA and she has a lot of rights and power in the city.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's one of them. That's contempt of court.
Yeah.
You're disrupting court. And I don't know how she wasn't charged or, something said about it. There might have been something said behind closed doors, but who knows? But I wanted to play this little clip. It's really interesting. Do you want me to blow this up, Sean? I don't know how it's viewing on your side of recording.
It's already blown up.
It's blown up? Okay.
Yep.
So we'll play it. I think. Oh, never mind.
I had it paused
Play, stupid.
too long.
I'm sorry?
We had it paused too long.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Oh, man, did it go away? My bad.
I'm still
Let me go
showing
back
it
to
on
it.
my screen.
Oh, now it's being stupid. I had it pulled up and everything. I was ready for you guys.
I was doing a retreat.
Oh, shut up.
And they
Now, how does... stand by.
tell me I was...
This is our first time trying to do this, guys. Bear with us.
It's not
Skip.
playing.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
See.
Hold on.
I know Donald Trump very well.
Oh, my gosh.
What are we
My
doing
guys
here?
follows him. Donald Trump said
Donald Trump.
he ever visited you at the place you laid your head. So let's be clear, because you lied in this. Let me tell you which one you lied in. Right here. think you lied right here. No. This is the truth, Judge. And it is a lie. It is a lie.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking
Talk
about?
about Willis.
Just in case y'all were unaware, it is a hot mess down in Fulton County, Georgia.
The woman responsible for Donald Trump's mugshot appeared in a Georgia courtroom today for a hearing about whether she should be disqualified. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, who's charging Trump with election interference, hired her lover to prosecute the case, paid him hundreds of thousands of dollars, which he used to take her on romantic vacations, foreign and domestic, and didn't disclose the relationship to anyone and didn't report any of the gifts he gave her at all. When Fani and her lover, Nathan Wade, were caught, they both lied to the court about when the relationship started, saying they started sleeping together after she hired him. And also
Even
claimed
better.
Fani paid Wade back for all of the trips. But right as the hearing began, their entire defense blew up. When an eyewitness, Fani's longtime friend and employee, testified under oath that she saw Fani and Wade going at it.
Did you observe them do things that are common among people having a romantic relationship?
Yes.
Like
Such
sucking
as,
dick.
can you give us an example?
Hugging, kissing,
Blowing.
affection.
All before November 1st of 2021, correct?
Yes.
Fani's lover boy took the stand and immediately got Alzheimer's.
Did you go to a cabin with
This is fucking classic.
Ever.
Wow.
Thinking hard about that one.
Damn.
How can I lie?
Damn.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. No.
So Loverboy got off to a slow start. And then he admitted he was going over to Fanny's condo all the time before she
It won't let me pause. Can you pause on your side?
Yes, I can.
Isn't it true that you
Okay. I guess you have control over it. Either way.
Yeah, I paused. Yeah. I mean, we're new to this
Are you-
remote
you have-
shit.
Do you
so,
have to blow us back up?
Yeah. Hold on. There.
All right.
So, wow, Buddy just has no recollection at all.
Yeah.
Of,
And he's an attorney now.
Yeah,
And he's
right.
he's the fucking Trojan horse for Trump.
Yeah, he's the lover boy.
Yeah, it's insane, dude. But I suggest anybody, there's a full spread on this on many YouTube channels, and it is. I was like, this is what we got. This is what we got. If Trump did good, bad, whatever, like this is who we hired,
Yeah,
and this is the person running the team, and I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
Sounds like success.
hell yeah. Sounds like
But-
a disaster.
Right. But to summarize, like the first 30 minutes of his conversation, it's a bunch of, he doesn't recall, whatever. And then they ask him, was like, no, I'm sorry, I'll skip that. So Fanny comes in and everything they just basically touch base back on everything they covered with him. And she just fucking destroys everything he just said.
Right.
Like, yeah, we did this. Yeah, we did that. Oh, I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, you guys didn't discuss this.
So
in
she's
private.
letting him hang
anything.
himself. Because he is totally going to get in trouble for lying about everything.
Oh, I know. Taxes is just one of them, because you find out during this discussion that he got paid back for everything he put on a credit card, on his company credit card. Supposedly, she paid him back in cash.
Wow.
And those taxes got written off a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I hope they pin it to him, but they probably won't.
No, they're gonna be nice and gentle.
Yeah. But either way, this is something I'm just really fascinated by.
It's a
That
shit show.
it's not. I don't know how much it's being shared across the country on how jacked up this situation
Not
is.
enough. Not enough. They're
And
trying. They're
'cause
trying to
obviously
let them
we
get
don't-
it. What?
I was gonna say we don't obviously get coverage from every major city across the country to see if it's being played and shared,
Right.
or if this is just a southern thing that southern states are covering.
They're going to let them get everything ironed out before it goes to headline news across the whole
Right.
country.
They'll clap little nidbits to make it work
Yeah.
in CNN's favor and
They'll-
Fox's favor and so on.
They'll sit them down and say, all right, you two motherfuckers get your shit straight because we've got to play this on every headline.
Right.
Let's get this worked out.
But no, it's fascinating. So when you get a second, Sean, which ain't very often, but listen, and everybody watching us, it's hysterical. It really is. It's funny. It just shows you how crooked, government is.
Oh, yeah.
And this is just one form of it. Did I lose you?
No, I was listening to other noises out here.
I got you. But no, this is, I keep going back to the House of Cards. So this just seems like some House of Cards shit. Like the way it's playing out. I'm like, everybody's a scapegoat. Like this guy's a fucking pawn, a pawn. Yep. She's a pawn for the bigger picture. And I think it's all been played out to a T.
He's a pawn. She's a rook.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean,
she definitely ain't no queen.
No, absolutely not. King and queen still moving them two around. They're using them on the board as long as they can.
Yeah.
Man.
But it wasn't get to is she shows her true colors.
That motherfucker was like,
I don't know. Can I phone a friend? But you can't take the hood out of the girl, but you can take the girl out of the hood, and it just shows when she starts talking.
Mm-hmm.
Like she has no class.
You can't say hood, James. It's 2024.
I'm sorry. Inner city.
Oh,
indigenous cities.
Did you say indigenous titties?
Yeah. Got some fun bag to hang down to her waist.
I was
National Geographic back in the day.
Oh man, I was gonna say.
Remember those?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I
was like, oh shit, free Playboys at school.
That. Oh man. Let's see. Are you done with that clip?
Yeah, I am. Sorry.
Right. No, you're fine.
It's kind of lame that it won't let me control it.
Well, I don't. You.
That's weird. Either way, you can X out of it.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Yeah, I can't. Hold on. Maybe because I blew it up. Now I can X out of it. No. And we're recording all. Hey, so this is brand new. We're doing this shit together, and
we're figuring it out.
All right, so
can I blow this up? Let me exit all this.
Yeah, you have to close it out on your end
now. Okay. How can I do this? No, that's not it. Bear with us.
They're like, what the hell are we doing? There we go. Good job, James. Yeah. Yay.
Funny. Look, we're figuring this shit out.
Yeah.
A bunch of old shits.
Yeah.
Figuring out this grinder stuff.
Yeah, grinder. Plenty of fish.
I just find it interesting. Like, Plenty of Fish. Like, it sounds like a sex site, which it is.
Well,
but it originally started as a Christian single site, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then it turned into fucking, grinder fucking .0.com. Yeah. Like a farmers only. Farmers only. I can't believe you never heard of that.
Yeah, that was funny as shit, though, when you shared that with me. I was like, what the fuck?
And now there's a reality love show. Have you seen the infomercials for that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. I found fucking me girl, fucking she fucking rides a fucking boat with shit. That's pretty much the commercial, like summarized.
Oh, gosh.
You know, and I'm like, wow. And I'm like, they found the prettiest guy that could wear a cowboy hat and a bunch of brunette,
lot lizards.
green-eyed girls. Yeah, a lot of lizards. They can find at the local Amco truck stop. But no, more stupid-ass shows.
Which one of y'all want to be on TV?
Which one you got the most teeth?
Yeah, which one of y'all want a hotel room and a hot meal tonight? All right, come on, y'all follow me.
Who wants continental breakfast?
Yeah, exactly.
We got stale bagels and Fruit Loops.
Dude, so I don't know. I got so fucking frustrated trying to get this shit going. I don't know. One of the apps disappeared. I found it. I don't know. It's weird.
As long as Grinder's still in there, we're good.
Kind of lost my my train of thought this morning with all that. Oh, cell towers. Today is
5G causing cancer.
Today's Thursday, February 22nd. Apparently, UFO hit a satellite.
Elon ran his dead stripper in the back of his Tesla.
Yeah, he shot his dead stripper he murdered up into space to get rid of the evidence, and it hit a satellite. And when it did, it's knocked out all the cell phone towers, apparently. And the only way that you can make phone calls is through Wi-Fi. And I was trying
or Huawei, Chinese cell towers.
Yeah, but I was trying to send James. I was trying to call James, and it wouldn't go through. And then I realized it was on my end.
Nope, still not connecting.
James.
Hello? Shit.
James.
Hello?
But that's essentially what we were doing. Then we got on this, and I'm still trying to call him. I can't connect. I can't connect to Wi-Fi. And it's like, what the fuck? And I always had that setting turned off because, I don't know, I try and turn off as much Wi-Fi bullshit as possible. So I'm not always trying to connect to a fucking McDonald's when I'm driving by it down the road, and then it starts rerouting my fucking connection.
Yeah. Like, oh, you have AT&T Wi-Fi nearby.
Yeah.
All that crap.
So, anyways, so now apparently I've got some setting in there somewhere to where I can't even turn on Wi-Fi calling, so I can't even make fucking phone calls right now. This is great. Yep. So I'm gonna have to figure
lots
that
of grinders
shit out.
being missed.
Yeah, all the grinders. God. So, what do you got going on there in your shop? You got a big ass fan above you.
Yeah, that's my helicopter. Let me show you my other helicopter.
Hell yes. I'm gonna close this door real quick.
Anyway, what Sean was talking about, he's having cell phone issues, and there's apparently a huge outage. You know, I won't say nationwide, but it is nationwide. I think it's just spotty, as far as I could tell from just recently, because Fox 5, local Atlanta, talked about Atlanta got hit pretty hard. A lot of cell towers are down, or the systems are down. And my Wi-Fi is here currently working, and that's why I was possibly thinking Sean's having cellular issues for the same reason. And then I was scrolling through Facebook while Sean was setting this up, and an old coworker of mine is in Texas, and he was mentioning that he can't even call 911 from his phone. He was on a boat fishing, and he was like, yeah, I got no cell service out here either, and it's completely down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was, my wife had told me before she took off, she left me.
It's okay. I don't blame her.
No, but before she left the house, she was like, hey, just so you know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what? She said, yeah. And I was like, all right. Well,
the Russians are invading.
Yeah, no shit. But, so I pulled it up. SOS. That's all it says. SOS.
Son of Sam.
Man. So, anyways, I was like, all right. And then, yeah. Obviously, here we are. Yay.
2024, let's go.
We got it all fingered out. Somewhat. At least enough to where we can do this. I've got some different things set up, but we will get into that another time. This is kind of our trial test run start. And
See how it turns out. See if
yeah.
we're getting audio and everything.
We're gonna try and get back to a regularly schedule and
Program.
Yeah. But and this is going to be a vast majority of how we're going to do it. And the reason being is just because our schedules are so fucked up here lately. And they have been.
Yeah.
And we've used
Continue.
way too many excuses on not getting this done. So,
Well, they've been legitimate. They weren't like we're trying to get out of it. Like,
no.
we didn't want to force feed ourselves into getting together.
Yeah, but at the same sense, if we can sit down for an hour and do this, and you don't have to drive 45 minutes one way to come here to the studio.
Yeah.
You gotta figure
Bang Bus Studio.
Yeah. I don't know. Move this shit over. We'll get all this figured out. But
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
yeah, I don't like this thing looking up at me either.
Yeah, it's
Shows
probably.
off
I look like I'm looking down. Like, hey, Sean, so about the weather today?
Yeah. Like, get this set up like this or some shit. I don't know.
Get one of those Jotto desks that you stand up and work.
Yeah.
You got all that money.
Hell yeah. Anyways, but dude, fucking taxes, man. I'm so over this shit.
How'd it turn out this year?
I made a whole lot more than last year. Like 30 more. And 1,000 less. How's that work?
Did you still have to pay this year?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I have to pay a lot. Always. But I don't know. So before, essentially, if you didn't know, taxes used to be around 25%. So all year long, say you made $10 an hour, you worked 40 hours a week, it's $400. Taxes would take 25%, roughly, right at. So I'm not including.
I lost you, bro.
Oh, I don't know what happened to you, but so anyways, so I'm not talking like benefits and none of that shit. So, anyways, so you bring home $300. All right. Well, fast forward over the next 15 years of these, upstanding citizens we've elected into positions in our government. Our taxes now, the average person pays like 44%. It's fucking stupid. And it got to the point where, say you did a tax return, you made 30 grand, 40 grand, you paid in 10 in taxes, and so you made 30,000 in your household. All right, so you paid in 25%. Well, you're under poverty level, so they gave you rebates and whatever, and your deductions and dependents, and then they would give you a check back for 3 grand, let's just say. Next year on your taxes, you have to claim that $3,000 as income. How many don't realize this? So now you're double paying taxes on the same income from the previous year, which is bullshit because you overpaid and now you have to get taxed on that again. So that's the way that works on one aspect. But on my aspect, I said, fuck that. I realized it. I started claiming more in taxes through the year. So that way, with all my fucking dependents, I'd break even. And or in the beginning, I still got a little money back. Well, as time goes on, I make more money. I'm losing dependents. So then it got to the point where I basically broke even. And I was good with that. Hey, I'm good. I'm good right here. Well, then 2 years ago came and I owed. And I was like $1,000. And I was like, okay, I'm good with that. Well, I paid. Well, apparently they put something in there saying if you don't pay enough through the year, you're actually going to get fined. But your first year, you're not going to get in trouble for it because you didn't know. Well, so last year I paid, and when I did, there was like $170 fine on there because I didn't pay enough taxes through the year. So even though I'm still filing my taxes, paying my taxes, doing everything like you always should. So because I'm not giving them too much to give me a return, which I don't give a shit about a return, now I have to pay a fine because I didn't pay enough through the year for them to send to Ukraine.
Right.
So, or take that DA to a fucking beach trip. So,
What? A beach trip?
beach trip, beach.
Oh,
That DA, fucking bitch. We were just watching.
yeah.
So, and then now again I'm getting fined and everything else for not paying enough through the year. It's just bullshit. It's just a way for them to take more money away from us. But I don't want to pay taxes twice on the same income. So I'd much rather just say fuck you and not file my taxes at all. And I'm really contemplating on that. I tried talking to your sister and she was like, no. I was like, all right. Well, not this year, but we're definitely going to start that at some point, and I'm just fuck them. What are they going to do? Come to my house and try and arrest me?
Come and take it, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nuts. I'm a simpleton, of course, and I try to break things down to make it easy to digest. And with the tax dollar, we'll just take $1 for instance. You're taxed when you earn it at your job. You're taxed when you spend it, right? So we'll just call it, by the time you end up spending it, you actually only use 50% of it. We'll just use it as a general number. Probably more, maybe less. And then you spend it. That company doesn't spend taxes or doesn't use the tax. Is not taxed when they use to buy the products that they sold you. Nobody is paying taxes except the end consumer, and I don't know if that's good or bad.
No, a lot of places are, James. A lot of places are. So even if you have an EFIN or you have a tax ID number, a lot of places still buy things and pay tax on it. So like you with your business, if you run to Napa to buy something, you're going to pay tax on that.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of consumables within the products being sold to the retail market have taxes paid into them. So the fair tax would be 100% in game in consumer paying taxes, and that I would much rather that. But yeah, but
that would be the only and final tax.
Yeah, that would be it. You would get 100% of your paycheck.
Right.
There would be no taxes spent for any goods throughout the manufacturing process or production process. There would only be taxes paid when you go to the shelf and purchase
final
it
sale.
There. Correct. So, but yeah, like even your shit, you pay a lot of taxes on goods throughout all your businesses. He's got so many.
Right. Yeah, so many failures.
Oh man,
so many death traps on the road.
Yeah. Oh man, God, just riding around.
Yeah, fucking bunch of dead customers. They won't come back.
Speaking of that, if y'all are driving anywhere in the north, west Georgia area, be careful. My youngest son has his license now.
Yeah. Just be on the lookout.
Did his first trip. All right, so
like a mating call.
Did I tell you about this? Did I tell you? If I did or didn't, I'm gonna tell you again. So, long story short, hadn't done his first, send off, drive on your own yet because I don't feel like he's experienced enough. I don't try and just, all right, you got your license, good job, go drive and kill someone, like a lot of you motherfuckers probably do. So anyways. James is like, I done that already, and she's 10. Or when she was 10. So, needed to take 2 vehicles somewhere. So he was the only one at the house. I was like, hey, dude, let's go. And he's like, really? I was like, just follow me, stay with me. I'm going to be within 5 miles per hour of the speed limit, not doing anything crazy evasive. I was like, just try and keep with me. Several times I had to put my hand out the window and I'm like, come on, motherfucker, like close the gap. Because he's a very cautious driver, and I'm good with that. And he stays right at the speed limit, and I'm good with that. So, anyways, driving down a main road, 2 lanes merge into one so they can waste our tax dollars. And road repairs, what they said, on a road that's less than 2 years old. But, so he had this lady behind him, and it pulled up and stopped because everybody in the right lane is trying to ride down as far as they can before they merge over. So we're in the left lane.
Try to get over like a bunch of Jews.
Yeah. So we're in the left lane, and when we are, this lady pulls up behind him, and first time we come to a stop, every time we came to a stop, about 3 or 4 times, for a couple minutes each time, this bitch was just just laying on her fucking horn. And I haven't looked at the dash cam footage yet, but I need to. I should have had that ready, because this motherfucker, he said he was getting so frustrated. And I really wanted to go back there and be like, hey ma'am, I know you're old as fuck, but do you remember the first time you drove on your own? Yeah? Did you have some old cunt behind you blaring on the horn? No? Well, my son don't want that either. He's in front of you on his first trip by himself. Like, fucking stop. But he said he was getting so frustrated. And I'm like, dude, you've got to learn to ignore shit like that. You've got to. It's hard, but,
That should have been like, my depends are full, motherfucker. Move.
Yeah. It's probably like, I'm shitting all over myself. I'm trying to, all right, well, then go to the side and be like every other douchebag. No, she stayed right behind him, just blaring on the fucking horn every time they came to a stop. It's like, he's not making that decision, bitch. Like, it's like 400 cars ahead of us. They're not hearing your horn.
Where the fuck are we going?
Oh, man. So,
it's like I used to be, like I think we all used to be one of those people that usually try to get in front of the line.
Yeah.
I don't know at what age I quit. I was like,
fucking right lane,
what am I
all the way down
40 feet in front of everybody?
Yeah.
Whoop-de-fucking do. And I finally just like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. It's like then I was kind of in a time crunch, and but still, even then, yesterday I had to go the same route and same thing. But so I'm the asshole though that'll fucking swerve way out into the right lane to fucking get people behind me to stop. And I had
and then slam on your brakes and make a right turn.
No, I don't do that. But I did merge. I merged over way back when the first sign said to. And then as I'm riding, cars are going and going and going. And then every once in a while, you got someone that merges like they should way back there. And then that leaves this big open lane. And then people like, that car pulls out and they're like, oh, yeah. So I just got over in the left lane, but stayed exactly in my spot where I was. Fucking, I pissed so many people off. Fuck them.
Sean's hanging out the window like Mad Max. Like, let's go, bitches!
Oh, man.
Follow in line.
Speaking of your under the weather bullshit, my throat's been raspy as fuck. I think I need a
my throat started itching after the gym today.
Peter
So I've been sick for tomorrow. Will be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And no antibiotics, no nothing. Going the all natural route because I wanted to see if my body actually fights it as good as I think it should. Versus, I know the rough time frame with antibiotics and steroid shots and stuff. And I would say it's probably prolonged, maybe a day or two, if that.
You need the jab. You'd be over it already.
Mm-hmm. I know it.
I think you should go get the vax.
The HIV shot or
Petersilin shot. The jab. I've got a full dose over here. I can give you a full meal dose.
Oh, perfect. You got some Ozempic there too?
Yeah, I need that. I was seriously looking into that shit. There's a
There's
Ozempic.
going to be something that comes out on that shit in the future, dude. That's going to be like, it causes fucking everything under the sun.
It causes
You know why
COVID.
I think that?
Why?
Because it is on track to be the most profitable drug ever made.
Is it?
Yes.
Why?
Like past like oxys and everything.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because everybody wants a cheat code to lose weight and
Why?
not put in the hard work.
Because America's obese. We're a bunch of fat fucks.
Yep.
We're the fattest country alive. It's awful.
Yep. It's our fucking food industry. It's fucking everything.
Yep. And they are losing money like a motherfucker right now. Because
Is
that
that
shit.
food industry?
Yes.
Well, fucking my grocery bill doesn't say that.
Walmart. Well, if you got on Ozempic, you would go to the store and you would buy an eighth of what you normally buy. Yeah. A bag of rice. You eat two fucking little grains of rice and you're done. You're full.
I'm full.
Yep. That's essentially what they're saying that shit does.
So it's like legalized meth, pretty much.
It way curbs your appetite. Like you're full as fuck. You can't eat no more. You can't make yourself eat anymore.
Yeah, it was like old hydroxycut. You'd be jacked to the gills with energy and fucking won't eat for a week.
Your sister loves hydroxycut.
Yeah, the old school version.
The old shit that had fentanyl in it. No, it wasn't fentanyl.
Fucking amphetamine, fentanyl, fucking diabetes, and a side of asparagus.
Dude, so I got on that shit, and I was taking hydroxycut, and we went on a double date to bowling alley. Did you ever hear about this? So we went on a double date to bowling alley, and I was in there, dude, and fucking I started the roid rage on that shit. And so we're sitting there bowling, whatever, and I'm like, well, fucking whatever. She's like, no, seriously, I'm serious. So whatever. I was like, well, fucking find your own way home. I got up and left. Dude, we've already been married. We've got our kids. Like, I just got up and left. I was like, I'm out. Peace out, Girl Scout. But yeah.
Did you smash that ball in the ground and fucking like...
I threw the motherfucker down the alley and then just got up, got my shit and left. I was like, fuck this, I'm out. I straight up left my wife at the bowling alley, raging over that shit. And she was just like, you don't need to take that no more. I'm like, fuck that, I'm taking 4 right now.
Have you ever been left somewhere?
Not
like your parents were like, fuck you, like got in a car or a girlfriend or anything?
Not as an adult, no.
No. But as a kid you were? Like, yeah, with a Chuck E. Cheese?
I
forgot about you?
No, I never got left by my parents. I got left by friends, but it was, we would all do that to each other. Like, we were just shitty. We
all get together, like, hey, let's go, dude. Let's fucking...
Hey, we're leaving Sean today. Everybody's like, all right. And fucking get in the car, and then you're like running up to the car, and the car speeds off. Everybody's laughing. And then about 20 minutes later, after you've walked 15, 20 minutes down the road, and they come pulling up. Ah, ha, ha. Everybody's laughing. Get in, bitch. You're mad as fuck. And then you all smoke a blunt. And I mean, nothing. You're not froze, bitch. I could see you moving. Even though you're trying to act like it. There it is. There it is. Actually, I'm really surprised at how well this is going.
This is so much better than Zoom or anything else.
Yeah, but I'm talking about with cell towers being crashed. Everybody's on Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah.
I'm shocked that's not like overloaded and we're not like...
Right. If you think about it, they're not at capacity because everybody's at work.
Yeah.
During mornings and evenings is usually the high traffic times.
Yeah. Great.
But no, what I was going to say is I got left.
Disneyland.
The big one was where I actually walked home.
Disneyland.
Huh?
Disneyland.
Yeah. No, I didn't get left. I got lost.
You get lost. You got kidnapped. Michael Jackson found you. He took you to Never Neverland.
You want a Mickey Mouse ice cream, little boy? Yes, I do.
Well, here it is.
Cream filled.
It's black and white.
Yeah. No, so You remember an old friend of mine, Ashley, and one of your best friends.
Fuck her.
And we were arguing in the car.
James, look, I
And
did.
what?
Nothing. Keep going.
Either way, we were arguing in the fucking car, and I was getting pissed, and she was driving, and it was heated conversation. I forgot what it was about. Probably her fucking sucking some dude off, probably.
Or stealing
Either
some
way.
of your brother-in-law's shit.
or re-stealing cigarettes back from Sean. And I told her, I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And, I got out of the car, like in the middle of traffic, and walked to the sidewalk. And, I figured she'd pull over, fucking
She's
side
like,
of town.
"Oh."
And she's like, no fucking neon. Fucking, she was gone. And so it was by her old work, the IHOP over off East West, right?
Yeah.
And we were at the house on Floyd's. I walked from fucking IHOP all the way to the house.
Hell yeah.
And I got there. She was chilling on the couch watching TV. And I'm like, what the fuck do you leave me for? She's like, you got the fuck out. And I was like, you right.
You're
She
right.
should've
You want
left.
to give me some head?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can I get a blowjob?
Make up for my sore legs.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You ain't got no legs.
Lieutenant Diane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. But
Think about it. If Lieutenant Dan never lost his legs, where would Forrest be?
I just kept
He-
running.
I don't know. Maybe he would have sunk that ship that day out during a hurricane and stuff. It would never made it big in the shrimp boat industry.
Yeah.
You ever think about that?
No, not at all.
It's like God's plan, like for Lieutenant Dan lose his legs.
Yeah, because that's what I sit around and think about. God's playing on a movie.
Mhm. It's real, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Mm,
You ain't never been to the Bubblegum Shrimp Factory?
no.
Oh shit, you're missing out, dude. It's one of life's pleasures.
I heard they got all kind of scrimp there. They got scrimp, fried scrimp, butterfly scrimp,
Scampi,
buffalo scrimp,
salad.
scrimp. Oh, God.
Best movie ever.
No. But, yeah, it did have a pedophile in it. Tom
Who's the
Hanks.
pedophile?
Tom Hanks.
He's a pedophile?
He's been to Epstein's Island.
Oh, okay.
He's
Well, so have I. I don't mean nothing. All these companies I run, fucking you got to roll with the big wigs that fucking get by in this
to
world.
make it. Yeah.
I was there. I got a massage. I went home. Fucking, I don't know what the big deal is. All these accusations and shit. My wife fucking questioning me. I don't know what the fuck is going on in this world.
Oh, my God.
Why can't a man just have a little vacation?
A little rub and tug.
Yeah.
Damn it.
She understands I'm married. This isn't going to be serious. 5 minutes, we're done.
Yeah. Damn, you last 5 minutes?
Yeah.
James is like, yeah, boy.
When you're on that ketamine, son, you're lucky you get it up. But Bill's doing all right. He lasts about 10 minutes. He was next to me.
Oh, okay.
These little partition walls, like a World War II fucking like field fucking hospital.
Hell yeah.
You can hear one. That's not like Hillary does it.
I'm the president of the United States.
Say my name. Say my name.
Call me Mr. President. Oh, God.
It's my birthday.
El Presidente. Oh, shit. Damn it.
Speaking of Spanish, how about that war? I mean, that border wall.
What about it?
Dude, like Governor Abbott's throwing it down, son. He ain't backing up.
No,
I love it.
Good. Yeah, we talked about that last time.
Yeah, we talked about that last time. And of course, there's so many like not private, but independent journalists.
Yeah.
Got their own like YouTube channels and stuff.
Yep.
And talking to, just randomly talking like we are. Like we would walk up to anybody on the border and just say, hey, why did you come here? Blah, blah, blah. And just interviewing them. And it's interesting because, people from all walks of life, of course, it's illegal as shit and all that. But everybody has this grand idea of bettering themselves and their family. Of course, not all of them are that way, but the big thing I come across was how many Chinese young males are coming across. And that's what I find very interesting. And I didn't put anything together until I heard someone say military entry age Chinese individuals.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's interesting. I said, I never thought about it that way.
But military
And,
infantry
there's
age.
stipulations on, like, they're slowly invading us and so on.
Yeah, but military infantry age in a lot of these other countries is like 12 and up.
Right.
I mean, really.
That's Taiwan.
Right, but
Right.
I'm just saying it's 12 and up. I mean, it's like Russia, Chinese, Japanese, like, especially Russia. They teach breaking down weapons in school. Like,
Right.
and putting them back together and shooting and being proficient and safe. And it's like, fuck, why don't we do that here? I mean,
We do. We have Boy Scouts. I mean, the Scouts. It's universal.
God. No, they don't really mess with weapons, man.
Non-binary Scouts.
No, my boys were in Boy Scouts when it was actually Boy Scouts, and
Before they transitioned.
there was none of that. It was before my sons transitioned or the Scouts transitioned.
Both.
But why do they still have Girl Scouts? Boy Scouts can't be Boy Scouts anymore. They have to be Scouts, but Girl Scouts is still Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
How's that work?
I don't know. Why aren't there Boy Scout cookies? Who doesn't want a little boy in a little tight little outfit showing up to
My God.
give some cream-filled fucking moon
Donuts.
pies?
All right, so I have a question.
Don't skip my question, Sean. You're ignoring it.
I don't want to answer it on camera. I do.
No.
I want 1 or 4.
Cream-fried moon pie.
Yeah. You've heard this argument and this debate for over the last couple of years of define a woman, right? Define a dude. Define a male. Define a man.
Define a man.
Yeah.
I would just go to the dictionary and read off whatever boy reads, or male,
And
because it'll base it off of science and biology and so on. Right?
I mean, it should, but I mean, if you were to define a man, define a man.
Right. If I was to define a biological man, he has a penis, reproductive penis, right? He has every biological factor that makes him a male, which includes, just general bone structure, an Adam's apple a lot of times. That's just a given. So I've been tricked a few times. Let's just say that. And fast twitch muscle fibers. We go on and on about biological crap. But I've watched a bunch of those videos where, like, what's a woman? What's the definition of a woman? And then they go, oh, it's someone that is feminine. I can't say that damn word.
Feminine.
Yeah. And someone that likes, this and likes that is like, well, can't guys like that stuff too? It's like, yeah. And, they're basically trapping them into a little get.
Right.
And they go back and forth, and they're like, well, girls could be tomboys too, right? They could ride dirt bikes, be masculine, work on a farm. There's come from different walks of life. And there's no definition of social matter that defines a male or a female. It's all based on science.
Right.
What the makeup is of their genes and so on.
I would say right here it says definition of a male gender. It's an individual. Yeah, an individual of a sex that typically is capable of producing small, usually motile gametes, such as sperm or spermalollapalooza. I don't know what the fuck that word's supposed to be, which fertilizes the eggs of a female. It says spermatozoa. Spermatozoa. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Spermatism?
No. It's T-O-Z-O-A.
Is that like autism semen?
Yeah, that's it's got extra chromosomes.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah, dude has a dick and has sperm,
Right.
and he can get females pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that should be the next. I think that should be 2024. They should go around and start asking, "What's a dude? What is a male? What's your definition of a man?" And go from there. I mean,
Right.
because
Which
they
there's
did the
tons of
shit
videos
with,
out there like that already.
huh?
There's tons of videos out there like that already.
With the man aspect and not the female aspect.
Both, yeah.
Oh, see, I've only seen females. I've only seen what's your
I
definition
think a
of
lot
a
of the
woman.
majority of it because that's the
Right,
whole
the big
fucking
push.
gimmick of
Right, yeah.
most people are not going to from male to female.
Right.
They do, obviously. I don't necessarily personally know any, but I know of them. I've seen them in
But
real
it's
life.
like,
It's a real thing.
yeah.
But those people are just trying to adapt to whatever they feel like, and shit, by all more power to them. Just don't try to enforce something that you're not, and try to get the upper hand, more or less in sports. I think it's a big gimmick to me.
Yeah. Well, it's like Crowder. You know, he has done the whole "what is a woman" thing. He has dressed like a woman and went into one of those marches or activist deals,
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, I'm a whatever woman, and they're like, oh, that's great,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like towering over everyone because I mean, because he's
He's a
a
big
fucking dude, and
Yeah.
and they're just like, oh, you're a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Uh,
Did you
but
forget to shave this week
yeah,
or last month?
yeah. Oh, speaking of that, I just got this new razor.
Hairdo?
Just got this new razor, and it sucks. It's
I'm
one of
sorry.
those electric, like
Home ones?
yeah. You see all these different brands.
Yeah.
So one of them had a sale or some shit on Valentine's Day or something. So I fucking ordered one, and it's okay. It's definitely not the same as the straight razor. Yeah. I mean, I even when so I waited a few days. I was like, all right, because I see every time they do it online, it's like they've got a quarter inch or longer of hair, and it's just buzzing right through it. I'm like, yeah, I got to try that. So I waited about a week and then went to shave, and it was pulling the shit out of hair. I was like, ow, motherfucker, this is stupid. And you can use it wet or dry. Yeah, they suck.
So she said.
Yeah. So, whatever. Fuck those things. They suck. Anyways.
But so you want to call it there?
Yeah.
How long is that?
53 minutes.
Okay.
So
this is going to be our format the majority of the time. Whenever we do get together, we'll do it in person. I still want to do the couches, man. I think couches or love chairs, I think we'll be more comfortable and versus all propped up like a fucking news anchor.
I'm a real boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'll be more laid back.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, so I have to finish the old guest bedroom. I have to finish that room. As soon as I do that, I move.
Which wing? Which one are we talking about? Is that the south side?
Shut up. It's the main lobby area. The one on the main level.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But anyways, I finished that one, and then that's her office. And then all her shit will be moved in there. And then downstairs, that whole room. Yes, we can do a casting couch. That's essentially the plan.
I do want to do a skit on a casting couch. I was thinking about that last week.
With me?
I think it'd be fun. Yeah. Do like a quick skit where I dress up and shit.
You gonna be the doctor?
No. I'm gonna be the transgender boy.
Hell yeah! I get to be the interviewer.
Break it out big and get a good clerk job.
So I'm the interviewer. I'm the boss.
Yep, you're the boss.
Hell yeah! It means I'm fucking you.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. anyways, yeah. So we'll see how this goes and uploads and all that good stuff, and then we'll go from there. And yeah. Is that it?
That's it, man. Anyways, so we're going to Theo Vaughn. I wanted to ask
Oh, yeah.
any of our viewers that are familiar with it. I want to do a meet and greet. I think it'd be fun to meet them, get a picture with them, whatever. I've tried looking it up and I can't find any good information. I thought about just sending an email to his production company and saying, "Hey, how can we get set up on a meet and greet or something if it's even available?" I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be fun, just something different versus going to watch them and going home.
And they're gonna reply to you like,
Yeah, it's $1,200 per minute.
"Game over, bitch."
Right.
Anyways.
Wah, wah,
Wah, wah, wah. All right. Well, we'll there it is. All right, motherfuckers. It was real, brother. We'll talk. Get back to work.
See ya.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Night, night.